Back to boys basketball and welcome in Saeed Nelson of the #1 St. Augustine Prep Hermits. Good morning, Saeed. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Hey, pretty good. Thanks for joining us. Talk about this season a little bit. I know you got off to a nice win over Ocean City last night. Obviously, some high expectations on you guys. How are you guys dealing with that early in the season?
We try not to look too much toward the papers and look too much toward the hype. Obviously we're going to go out there and play together like we always do. Coach has been telling us the rankings mean nothing. The only thing that means something is really March 2nd and March 15th, which is at the end of the season. So that's what we're trying to get prepared for, and we'll just go from there.
What's been your focus coming into this season? You know, obviously you've had a real nice career there at St. Augustine and, have become one of the leading scorers in South Jersey. Obviously, I guess getting that college choice out of the way had to have been a lot off your shoulders. You know, you selected American University. How big was that, just kind of getting that out of the way before your senior year started and getting that out of your mind and just concentrating on your final season of high school basketball?
Oh, it was very big and also very exciting. The decision, the relief is crazy. It's just off my chest this year. I could just go out and play my season, have fun, play with my favorite teammates I could ever have. But I still also want to play hard and obviously go get a state championship. We lost last year in the semifinals, so it will be nice to get one going out to my freshman year of college.
Well, you're off to a nice start, 32 points last night. Not too bad.
Not bad at all. The team was just finding me. I was hot, and they just kept finding me, so just shooting, and I had a good night, but we just preparing for tonight's game against North Tech. It was a pretty good team, and we'll see how it goes, and just play our usual game, just play ball.
What was that like last night, your final home opener of your high school career? A little nervous, or what was going through your mind before the game? Obviously a big moment for you. This is your final season, and what was going through your mind there, right before tip-off?
I was really excited because Coach gave us a little speech in the locker room before the game. I knew it was my first home game at the prep, and teammates just told me, like, "Sal, we following behind you. Whatever you do, we got you." And I just felt like we just had to go out there and just play my game and help them do what they normally do, and they helped me. They provided me with good shots, so I just was excited overall from the overall play of the game.
We're talking with Saeed Nelson, who's a senior at St. Augustine Prep. The Hermits ranked #1 heading into the season here by the Press of Atlantic City, #1 in South Jersey. Saeed, talk about your game a little bit and how much have you developed. I was reading the preview story from the Press of Atlantic City, kind of a funny little story from Mike McGarry there about when you were a freshman, and there was a picture of you, and Coach Rodeo was taller than you, and he's not a tall guy by any means.
I know. I was about 5'5", coming in my freshman year. I walk past. There's a picture upstairs near his room every year. I walk past it every day. It's like a picture, the team picture freshman year, and I could just see myself as just a little guy, shorter than Coach Rodeo. Was about 5'6", and it's just so much different now. I'm 6'1", got taller, got bigger, and it's just. I just think it's funny every time I see the picture. It just makes me laugh.
It seems like that kind of played a role in your development, always being the little guy and having to really outwork everybody else. And you gotta be tough to go in there amongst the big guys when you're 5'5" freshman. How much does that play into your development? Always being a little guy and having to prove yourself on the court.
It's played a huge role because now since I have a bigger body, things are a little bit easier. I used to go on the page, try to fight my way through 6'5", 6'6" guys, try to get my shot off. And now that I have a little bit of size and a little bit of muscle with it, it just makes the game so much easier. It just makes it easier. I'm glad I grew into my body.
I thought I was going to grow. I hit about 5'6" junior year in high school, and then it just stopped. So count yourself lucky. You made it up to 6'1".
Yeah, very lucky, very blessed.
We were just talking with Jackson Neal. He's a freshman over at Ocean City. Does some reporting, for various media outlets throughout South Jersey, and he was talking highly of you, but he was also talking very highly of one of your teammates, Austin Kennedy. Talk about him a little bit and how much he's meant to this team the last couple of years.
Oh, Austin is probably the heart of our team. I mean, just hitting jump shots off of the wing or getting steals on defense, just playing his game no matter what's happened. His facial expression never changes. He's just a great player to have on the team, on the court and off the court. I can't explain how much it's been a great 3 years to be a part of the team with him, and he just helps us so much and carry us through so many games. And I think he's playing also a very, very big part in our season this year.
Does Coach Rodeo have a cot over there at St. Augustine Prep in the gym? I mean, that guy's at the gym 24/7. Seems like.
Oh yeah, he's up and running 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. Even on school days. So you want to be in the gym? I'm there.
How cool is that to play for a coach that's just a total basketball junkie, and how much have you learned from him throughout your career?
I've learned so much from Coach Rodeo. I mean, coming into the prep, and I just wanted to just play ball, have a fun high school career, go to college, get a good education, but Coach Rodeo just changed my whole mindset, playing for him for 4 years, see things differently on the court now, just him being a great coach, even in the locker room with the teammates. You know, he jokes around a little bit, but when it's time to get serious, he's going to be on your back. That's what coaches do. But I just think he's helped me so much for the past 4 years now. I really thank him for.
I guess it's kind of tough when you think you're doing something right and he tells you you're doing something wrong, and you think you're right as a teenager, and he's like, "Hey, man, my name's on the floor. You know, listen to me."
Yeah, I mean, I just thought, you got to respect it. I mean, he's telling you it. Obviously, he's been doing it for a long time. So, I mean, and you're a teenager. He knows what's right. So you just got to respect it. You got to take it and just deal with it and just go play with it.
Were you intimidated at all when you first came to St. Augustine? You know, this guy's, a legend among South Jersey basketball coaches. Any intimidation factor there when you were a 14-year-old freshman?
Not too much. I mean, came in, worked hard. I mean, at practice, I didn't get yelled at too much freshman year, but I knew that was just freshman year. So I knew sophomore year and junior year it was a little bit tougher for me. He was on my back a lot, but we both got through it. Now it's a little light this year with the yelling at me at practice when I'm a senior. So like I said, it's just been a great 4 years with Coach Rodeo.
How instrumental was he in the recruiting process? I mean, obviously it's great to have a coach like that who's been around for so many years and has seen so many good players come through that program. A lot of guys getting recruited out of that school, and he knows the drill. How much did you lean on him in terms of, getting some advice and kind of, finding your way through this recruiting process?
I leaned on him a lot. I mean, obviously I played AAU this summer, but when I would go out to prep, I would just go in his office, have like a 20-minute conversation with him about it. I mean, he would just give me the steps that he gave to his other players about the recruiting process, what to do, what not to do, and how to take it upon yourself and picking a school or picking out a school, like going up on the visits and waiting. And ultimately, that helped my decision, obviously, because I waited on both of my visits, gave it a week after. And he played a big part in the process, and he really helped me choose wisely on what school I wanted to go to.
You and your sister Yasmin on the foul line in a competition with a pair of new sneaks on the line. Who's going to be the first one to miss?
It'd probably be me. It'd probably be me.
Talk about her a little bit. She's had a great career over there at ACIT, and it's got to be cool kind of having somebody to lean on a daily basis in terms of the ups and downs of the basketball season, and how much do you guys talk hoops together, and it's got to be cool for you to see her doing so well with the Redhawks.
Yeah, I mean, I always love to catch my sister's games. Obviously, sometimes I can't catch them because one day I'll have practice when she has a game, and then she'll have practice the day of my game. So it's just great when I obviously get a chance to see her play. The last night they came out, had a big win on opening night. And, they've been developing a lot. I know freshman year they went from a very losing record, and they've just been picking it up every year. You guys been helping them every year. Like she has 1,000 points, which is a major accomplishment. I haven't even got my 1,000 points yet. So I'm chasing after her. But it's just I love watching her play. Obviously, we come home after the games. We have a little talks about what she did right, what she did wrong, because obviously everything's not perfect. And she criticizes me too on what I do right and what I do wrong. And it's just always good to have that person to talk to about it that can relate to your game because they play the same position as you.
Who's your mom's favorite?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say I might get in trouble. I don't know.
Well, when there's women in the house, just always defer to the women. You'll have a lot better.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot better day.
You're right. Definitely right on that.
So take my advice. Say yes. Yasmin is the best basketball player in the family.
I got you. Yes, she is.
All right, man. I appreciate you taking a few minutes. Before we let you go, do a quick survey this morning. Your favorite basketball movie of all time. What do you got for us?
Favorite basketball movie of all time.
You strike me as a Space Jam kind of guy.
I like Space Jam. I think it might be Coach Carter. It might be.
Oh, there you go.
I enjoy that movie. Yeah, that movie. I love Coach Carter. That's probably my favorite of all time.
That was a great movie. We didn't even think of that one. Good stuff. Thanks, Saeed. Appreciate it. Good luck tonight against Newark Tech.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, man. That was Saeed Nelson, star of the St. Augustine Hermits. They're going to be taking on Newark Tech tonight.